Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pink House. Thank you all for being here this Friday afternoon with me. Whew, this week is over. It's finally over. I am so glad this week is over. I couldn't have asked for a better thing. October is flying by. Today is the 24th. Y'all know what that is. You know what that means? Some people didn't get paid. Some people don't have a paycheck. Some people did not get paid. And I don't want to be one of the ones that say, did y'all vote for this? I know everybody didn't vote for this. I know, but some people did. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to criticize nobody. Oh, my allergies are acting up, guys. I may be sneezing all through the live, okay? But thank you all for being here. I am carrying this on two of my channels. No, just one channel today. Oops, just one channel, Pinkie the Housewife. All right, and I am Pinkie, okay? So it's just going to be on one channel today. I will drop it after the live on the other two, or maybe just the other one of them, okay? But let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. First of all, we got to get the house rules out of the way. Welcome to the Pink House. All right, welcome to the Pink House. Hit that like button. By hitting that like button, that helps YouTube to keep me in the algorithm. Y'all know I got to stay in the algorithm. Come on now. Hit that like button, guys. Hit it. Hit that like button. And it also helps YouTube recommend my videos to more people that may like my content. So, and also just subscribe if you have not subscribed. If you have not subscribed to Pinkie the Housewife or my second channel, Pink Global, please do so. And I want to thank all my new members. I have some new members. Thank you all for becoming part of the Pink House. Okay, thank you all so much. And I hope to see y'all again tonight in the live. Okay, now we're not going to even put up a trigger warning for this. No, I don't need a trigger warning. And I just need some Benadryl right now because my allergies are really acting up. I really need some Benadryl. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the matter at hand. Let me, I always got a video for you all. Oh, let me see who all's in here first. I forgot to do that. Well, we'll get it done. Let me just go ahead and do this video. And if everybody, please hit that like button coming in. And if you're in the bushes, don't be afraid to hit that like button too. Even in the bushes, just step out from the bushes or the trees or whatever you're in. Just step out, reach that hand out and tap, or you can reach that leg out and tap with your toes. Tap. I don't care. Just tap. Okay, now here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, Inhapper. Thank you for being here again. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to let me see which video I'm going to do first. Oh, no, she need to wait. I just got to let her wait. Oh, gosh. Okay. Some people, they just have to wait. Okay. Let me go ahead and do this one here first. Some people just have to wait because their video, they're a little too strong for this. They are a little too strong. Hi, Justice. Thank you for being here. Blessing Pinkie. Button hit. All right, Justice. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And I'll drop my link down in a little bit if you want to just come up, okay? You can come up whenever you want to. Just let me know. Let me go ahead and show you this first video. Let me go ahead and get this first video out. Y'all know I love myself a video, but this video is telling. This video is telling. Today is October the 21st. And what do he have on that screen? October the 21st, 2025. You know why? I've been trying to tell you all. Y'all know I've been trying to tell you. I've been trying to. Y'all know what I told you, right? When I be trying to tell y'all something, y'all act like y'all don't want to hear it. I'm serious. Y'all act like you don't want to hear it. But that's okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say nobody told you, or y'all just want the dirt. That's all. But here it goes. All right, let me get it started.
Employees with civil service protection, you are up next. So this is critical. It is time to prepare. The Trump administration just made their move. First, they rolled out a fake deferred resignation program trying to trick employees into quitting. Now, reports are they fired about 200,000 probationary employees. And here's the horrible part. Many of those probationary employees can't fight back. But if you have full civil service protections, don't think you're automatically safe because it looks like you are up next. According to reports, they're setting up reduction in forces or RIFs right now. That means more layoffs, and if you don't understand the rules, you could be blindsided, but you don't have to be. This weekend, I'm hosting a live Q&A session from 11 a.m. to noon, or maybe another hour this Saturday, and I'll be breaking down everything you need to know about RIFs and how to protect your job. This will be inside our membership. Check out the link in my bio to join, or you can visit www.themindfulfederalemployee.com. As you probably know, I'm a Duke Law educated attorney with 20,000 hours of experience representing federal employees. I know the RIF regulations, laws, and cases well. Here's what I'll cover while taking questions. Federal employees with...
Now, guys, y'all need to go over and support him because you're going to learn a lot. If you don't want to hear from me, you're going to learn a lot from him. Go over, support, join, or hit that subscribe button and be ready on Saturday. He's going to drop a lot of information for you, especially if you're one of those federal employees. But even if you're not a federal employee, this information can be very, very beneficial to you. So you make sure you go over there, hit that subscribe button on his channel, and then make sure you get ready for his live tomorrow. He's going to answer a lot of questions for you. And you, like he said, this is not going to be the last layoff with the federal employees. Y'all, you get ready. You better buckle your seatbelt. You better hold on to that wheel, and you better say, God, take the wheel, because that's what you're going to need. You're going to need everybody to hold on tight, because this year we're in a crisis, guys. We are in a crisis. Yes, we are. Right here. We are in a crisis. Didn't you see it coming? A lot of people didn't see it coming. And a lot of people still today can't see it coming. You know why? Because they don't want to listen. They want to follow the reality star, Martell and Barrett Brain and Portia and everybody else. They want to follow those criminal. Not Portia's not a criminal, but the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector criminals. Okay, but if you look at it, federal workers, they didn't receive their full paycheck. They thought they was getting paid today. They didn't get paid today. Today is Friday. No paycheck, no food stamps. That's that EBT card. No money is going to be put on there for October. Evictions, they are going full force. They ain't asking you, did you get your letter? They're kicking you on out the door. When they come knocking with that letter and they show it to you and ask you, have you read? They only giving you 5 minutes to get your stuff and get the heck out of Dodge. I mean, you got to get out. And they standing right there waiting for you to get your stuff and go. So don't be fighting with them. I don't see why. Millions of tenants are being put out on the street. People are trying to save their health care. People are trying to save everything. See that wallet? That wallet is empty. And that's all I can say. That wallet is empty. Ain't no money going nowhere. Y'all see what I'm trying to tell you? Don't be looking for the money. Ain't no money coming your way. And people are coming up with all sorts of crazy things, saying what they're going to do if they don't get their food stamps. That money on that food stamp card. Y'all better hold up and hold on and stay at home. Okay? And you may have to tap in with your family and let them know you in need. You better hit up those friends that's always walking around bling bling like they got it going on. This is going to put them to the test. Tell them you need some help. Can you borrow $1,000? See what they say. I ain't got it. Well, shit. I thought you had all the money. You flexing around here like you got all this money, all this bling bling all on, driving this very, very expensive car. You told me you live in your own big penthouse apartment in the sky. Found out you just living with your mama. Well, I'm getting ready, so y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. But I don't know what to tell you. But y'all gonna find out who's there for you and who's not there for you. Y'all really gonna find out. And then when y'all see this here thing burning, it's a shutdown. It really is truly a shutdown. Things ain't moving. And the orange person, he don't care. He getting ready to go out of the country anyway, like he care. See, that's why y'all made your mistake. That's why y'all made your mistake. You should have listened. We told you so. I told you so. Do I still have that song on my thing? No, I took it down. Oh, Lord. I don't know what made me take that down. I told you so. Yes, I did. I told you so. You better get on the phone.
Hello? Hello, are you there? Hello? Hello, are you there?
You better get on the phone and start calling those family members. They may ghost you and pretend because they have probably figured you never called me before, so you must want something. You don't call me unless you want something. Yeah, that's what's going to be happening. They ain't going to call you. They're going to be waiting because they know they want something, and you're going to already figure it out. Oh, they must want something. They must want something. Yeah, they do. So when you don't get this card here, the EBT SNAP benefits, it's going to stop in November. It's going to stop in November. This month is the 24th. Y'all ain't got long. Y'all ain't got long. Let me see how many days left. Because I don't know. Oh, that's not it. Trying to find my calendar. Okay. Oh Lord, y'all got 1 week left. There is 1 week. Today is the 24th. You got 1 week left. Y'all better, the ones that know how to hustle, you better get up and start hustling. You better get up and start doing that hustle. You better do it. Something in my eye. Y'all better start hustling right quick. Oh. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. No, that's okay. It's too late. It's too late to go. So I'm tell my daughter we're going to go after my live. It's going to be too late. We have to go. I have to get up in the morning and go again when I wake up. Y'all know I woke up. Today I woke up, or yesterday around 1 o'clock. Today I woke up earlier. think it was, I don't know, it was late. It was lunchtime though. But anyway, okay. Let me just ask you all this question. This is for everybody to answer. Bring it out several times because you may change your mind this time, but I'm going to bring it out again later on too. So you have time. If you don't want, you can wait, or you can go ahead and get an answer, put it in the chat. Do you think your federal workers who are furloughed during a government shutdown should or should not receive back pay? And the first answer is definitely should. Number two is probably should. Number three is probably should not. Number four, definitely should not. And number five, other, no opinion. What do you all think? Okay, I already know what I think. I think they should, definitely should. Because they work, give them folks their money. Give them folks their money, their back pay. Okay? Number one, right. They definitely should get their money. Okay? Thank you, Justice. Now, let me go ahead and get this to you all too. Okay? Let me get it pulled up here. Guys, we are in a time. It's getting ready to get scary. And y'all may not want to believe it, or y'all don't want to look at it or see it, but it is. It is. That's why I foregoed what I was looking at before to talk about this. Okay. Now this is from today, October the 24th, which is Friday. And this was just updated at 4:52 p.m. So not long ago, just a little over 2 hours ago, or maybe 2 hours, a little over an hour and a half, or almost 2 hours. But anyway, say Trump should shut down news. U.S. Canada trade tensions brew as federal workers miss paychecks. Yeah, they missing those paychecks. And see, this is a food pantry. See right there, guys? Let me go ahead and play this for you.
A million years that I would have never thought in a million years that I would have been in this position to have to go to a food bank.
Denise Blake says she drove over an hour to this food bank for federal workers.
I was going to go down and monitor the line. So I think we're going to serve 310 clients, federal workers today. The demand is incredibly, incredibly high. There's a lot of folks in line.
When Blake reached the line, she found out the food had run out.
I was going to get back in my car and just drive home and fight back tears because I don't want my daughter to see me crying.
Blake is one of more than 1 million federal workers going without pay during the government shutdown.
Let's get you your food.
She didn't go home empty-handed.
All right, let's see what else they have for you here.
So What Else, the nonprofit hosting the event along with Capital Area Food Bank, took her to a separate food distribution center.
I don't even know what to pick up.
Huh?
I don't even know what to pick
You want me to do it
up.
for you? Let me get you some. How many people are in your house?
It's myself, my daughter, and I have a sister there.
You have a daughter and a sister? All right, so we have a cart ready for you out front.
I'm thankful. I am really thankful.
Days like this, it's worth doing this work. Some days it's pretty hard, but it's nice to be able to be there for people when they're in their time of need.
This whole shutdown it's like reality is really hitting now.
Yeah.
Because it has gone past like the 10 days or the 2 weeks. Open the government back up. Stop playing with people.
Y'all see this? Y'all saw that, right? when they got to her in the line, the food had ran out. She drove a long way to get there for that food. And instead of letting her just get in her car, like she was going to her car, she was getting in it, just letting her drive off, he decided, no, you're not going home empty-handed. Now, guys, that put tears in my eyes. It really does. He did not let her go home empty-handed. He took her to another location so she can get food. He took her to another location so she can get food. Hello, probably means 724. Thank you for sharing. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. I got tears in my eyes right now just thinking about this video we just watched. This video, this man was so wonderful. All the food, they had ran out of food when this woman that drove so long to get there, to get food for her family, they had ran out of food. And instead of letting her just leave in her car, like she had went to a car to get in and stuff, and she was sad and teary-eyed and stuff because she didn't get no food for her family. And it was her and she had a child there, and I think she said her sister. It's them in the house. Instead, he made sure she gets some food, took her to another location, another place where she can load up on food at this food bank. Oh, my Lord, that's heartbreaking. Y'all, I'm serious. Now, they say unpaid workers, hundreds of thousands of people are missing their first full paycheck of the government shutdown today, which is Friday. Now, they've been saying that they may not get paid. Today came, there was no paychecks. Now, a lot of people when you get paid, sometimes your money goes in the day before or midnight or something like that. When you wake up in the morning on that Friday morning, your money is in your checking account. And then they didn't have no money in their checking account. They didn't even get a paycheck stub. If you didn't have one, you didn't get nothing. So people are outraged. And not just that, we got more people being laid off. And in that first video I showed, he said there's more layoffs coming. More layoffs are coming. Okay? And so this is just heartbreaking, guys. So they missed the first paycheck of the government shutdown today as of the impasse extended into another week. Here's a visual guide of what's impacted by the shutdown. Trade war. Okay. The trade, I'm going to say his name, was terminating trade talks with Canada in response to an anti-tariff and released by the Ontarian province government, plunging relations into fresh crisis. Now, the Venezuela's build-up, as for another diplomat flashpoint, 3 U.S. officials told CNN that the orange-head man is considering plans to target the cocaine facilities and drug trafficking routes inside Venezuela's. That's going to lead to a problem. He do that, he is really, he must got some big balls, but think he have some. He fooling with the wrong people. You don't fool with these people. Venezuela don't fool with you. Ooh, Lord, and he targeting them? All I'm going to say is, I ain't going to say nothing. The orange man traveled to Asia. The U.S. president departs this evening for the continent with stops in Malaysia, Japan, and South Korea. where he holds a high stakes meeting with another person. Okay, I ain't saying that person's name. But anyway, guys, he is barking up the wrong tree. Sometimes there's trees you don't supposed to bark up. Sometimes these trees you be barking up can mean bad news for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes these trees that you be barking up is bad news. But I ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't my place to say a word. Let me put this down so I won't forget it. And this is with CNN. I'm just making a note so I won't forget. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm just trying to keep track. So all the information that I'm using today, you all will be able to follow that. It will be on in my description box below my video. Okay. He is insane. Yes, he is insane. That's why I ain't saying his name. I don't even want to say that food's name. He's an orange head. Okay. Also, let me get the other one for you. Just give me 1 second. Now, most people don't know. There's over this in Amazon. They're going to lay off over 600. No, not 600. 600,000 workers at Amazon. 600,000. And now, I didn't say 6,000, 60,000, 600. I said 600,000. Like over a 500,000, 600,000. Yeah, that's what I said. Amazon is going to do that. And what they're doing that for is because they're getting ready to have, Amazon is doing this because they're getting ready to have AI take over those jobs. Yes, you heard it from me. Yes, you all heard me right. I didn't stutter. I didn't make a mistake. Amazon is getting ready to do the AI, the switcheroo, the automatic switcheroo. The same thing Target said yesterday. Remember, Target said yesterday they're going to be hiring, letting people go because they're going to be doing the automatic thing with AI. Remember, 1,800 people all together. Target, yeah. And I told you all, they're not going to stop at 1,800. And then, woe behold, there was a video I played that said, no, it's going to be more. Woe behold. Now, Amazon is getting ready to let go over 600,000. Amazon is laying off over 600,000 workers after the automatic destruction of the job market. Robots are getting ready to replace the workers. And there's no. Let me just do this so y'all can see for yourself. Okay. This is in the New York Times. Okay. They're going to have robots do y'all job. That's what we're getting ready to talk about. That's what we're getting ready to talk about, guys. So y'all go ahead. Just go ahead and think that it's not going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult. Let me pull up on one of them so y'all can see. Okay. Let me see. Everybody's talking about it. Let me see which one I'm going to do. Well, we can listen to a couple of them, right? See, the reason why I said that, the reason why I say that is because they all got different viewpoints on it. Oh, somebody leaked the information. No, I already got her. But we're getting ready to listen to it anyway, then. Okay? Okay, guys? Y'all ready? Everybody, this is one of the top stories of today, because this was talked about today, the 24th, Friday. My department was told Tuesday we have a reduction in force in December. Oh my God. So that's a month and 2 weeks away. I mean, 1 month and 1 week away. That's just 5 weeks away. So we're let go. So some was let go yesterday, and others in other departments. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. I'm so sorry to hear that. Y'all was told yesterday. And you know what? Let me just tell you something. A lot of times when they tell you that, then they go on and pull that switcheroo on you. Yes, they do. Well, I just pray that you're still there. I just pray. I'm going to pray for you. Oh, my Lord. Okay. This information is going to be down in my description box, guys. Okay. Let me just trying to make this smaller. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all ready to hear this? Y'all ready? They ain't playing. They're not playing. We talked about Target yesterday and Nestus. I think it's Nesta or Nestus. You know, the coffee maker, they do coffee, they do candies, they do chocolate bars, they do a lot of stuff, okay? That they was laying off people. Target, it's everywhere. Federal workers are being laid off. Everybody is being laid off. But here we go, guys. And let me know if for some reason you can't hear it so I can turn it up. Don't wait till I get 5 and 10 minutes into the video and telling me then. Oh, gosh, my nose is so...
where I was talking about Amazon planning to avoid hiring 600,000 U.S. workers by the year 2033. I was upset about it. I want to bring in Darren Kimura, who is the CEO and president of AI Squared. He first began his career as a founder.
Now, let me say, Darren, he's been... I saw him on other shows this morning talking, and you know he's the CEO, so he's doing a lot of talking. There it is. Yes, I saw him on 2 other shows this morning.
AI Squared. He first began his career as a founder, and he's president and CEO, and building and exiting 2 technology companies. He's done a lot in his career. Darren, we want to thank you so much for your time and coming on with us today.
Oh, T, it's my absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So I was talking to someone else about this. It got me a little fired up when I saw how many U.S. workers may not have employment because of these robots. When it comes to the manufacturing sector and warehousing and deskless roles, that's a hard one to say, should we be concerned as humans that these robots are going to take all of these jobs? Is this a concern that we should have?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, I would say, yes, it's a concern, but I think there's a lot of details that go under some of the statistics and the headlines. So for example, let's kind of start with the Amazon 600,000 jobs report. So if you kind of read into that, what they're talking about is Amazon has, based upon its current growth, the expectation to double its sales in the next 10 years. And based upon the amount of people that they have working in these factories today, they have an estimated amount of jobs that it would effectively have. Now, they're also deploying more and more robots, more and more artificial intelligence and additional technologies. And in doing so, they're able to reduce a percentage of those jobs. So that 600,000 job number is actually not jobs that will be fired from the current Amazon workforce. It's actually jobs that will not need to be hired in the future. So that's one thing to think about there. And I guess one more thing I guess I would mention there is also when those jobs are not hired in those areas where the robots are doing the work, there are other jobs that are being created. And that's what we've seen over time and what also I expect to happen here when this gets fully deployed.
Darren, we hear a lot from people in the AI space saying, hey, don't be scared of AI, learn AI, make sure that you're equipped for the changes that will happen within the workforce. I see something here you have in your write-up, you have upskill. Talk about upskilling and really what that means and what workers right now can do to prepare for this new wave of technology.
So first of all, I 100% believe that this is an opportunity for every single one of us to get a little bit smarter, a little bit more knowledgeable. I, for example, have chosen to go back to school and do a PhD in artificial intelligence because I recognize that this is a new field. It's based upon technologies and techniques that we had before, but not one that I was really that comfortable in. And I wanted to learn a lot more about it. So even I chose to go back and become upskilled. And that could mean a variety of different things. So in the case of robots, for example, which Amazon already has over 1 million robots in their factories, that could be things like understanding on how to repair robots or how to program robots or how to make sure that they're operating efficiently, how to manage some of these AI technologies, these workflows as we call them, all the way down to how do we build AI. Humans can bring in a variety of different elements that are not inherent upon AI today. For example, safety, security, ethics. And I think this is also inherently human. So this is something we have within us. Understanding how the technology works allows us to then bring our knowledge and our abilities to make sure that the technologies of tomorrow are going to be safer and better.
I like what you said there, even about your learning curve and how you went and learned this. Where do people start? Where do you suggest people that are in the workforce right now, maybe all they know is ChatGPT, right? Maybe that's as far as their knowledge goes. Where do you think they can go to learn more? Are we talking about a community college course? Where can you go to learn more about AI?
I think people will want to learn it in different ways. So learn it in the most effective way for you. It could even be as basic as watching TikTok shorts on AI and what is AI and how to code AI and what are agents and those as basic as that, or watching YouTube tutorials and how-tos on that. Start there. That's easy to consume. You're already doing it. Maybe just shift some of your time from whatever the latest fad is into learning. I think it can start as basic as that and work its way all the way up to things like you mentioned, community college, for example. It could be virtual learning. There's probably no shortage of 10 or 12 courses I've taken online for free on Coursera that are available to anyone and everyone, offered by Stanford and MIT, just by you registering and spending a little bit of your time to do that. So you could kind of take it there all the way up to things like what I'm doing, going and finding a university that is curating content in the way that you want to learn and really investing in that. So there's so many ways to learn. Finding a mentor. Large companies, Amazon is a good example. They actually have apprenticeship programs in robot training. So different organizations are also offering these kinds of upskilling opportunities for workers.
I love to hear that because sometimes people feel like, I don't even know where to start. I feel left out. I'm not on this train. Let's talk about some of the positions in which you can work alongside AI and not fully be replaced as a human.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the positions that will definitely be replaced are going to be those kind of frontline roles where if you ever had to return something to Amazon, and you engage with a chatbot or maybe even pick up a call and go through a auto attendant phone interaction, like those roles, I think will definitely be replaced. Now, what happens as those are being
Sounds like he's saying a lot of the customer service roles or administrative roles and stuff like that is probably going to be replaced because AI can take more calls. AI can take way more calls, handle them quicker, access the information, and be on to the next one, because it has no emotion to people's feelings or anything. They just handle the calls, boop, 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 and just go. And I wonder, my thing is, I'm wondering, are they going to give those AIs a human-like voice? Because we know what AI sounds like, at least I do. So I wonder, are they going to give them more like a human-like voice and a name? You know, just like at a call center. Just wonder.
Place is that you need human supervisors. So, you know, working alongside some of these technologies and supervising them, or coming up even with guardrails for them, you know, that's where humans can directly oversee the deployment of these technologies today. As AI and robots become more prolific and get rolled out, it won't happen fast. I think that the deployments will take time. They typically start by small little pilots being deployed in small factories. And, you know, over the course of many months, perhaps even years, the software and the processes get tuned in. But all of that tuning, all of that observation, that recording, that feedback is human. So you know, as a worker, can directly engage in that process. But then even going fast forward more into the future, the 2033 type future, every one of these agentic systems is what we call them. These artificial intelligence systems are going to require human supervision. But in order for you to do that, you have to understand what these technologies are. So if you want those jobs, it's really important to understand how AI works and why it does things. And you can do that learning today, so you can prepare yourself for that management level of the future.
Darren, I want to get your perspective on this. You know, AI, for a lot of us, it's still like relatively new, right? We're still learning a lot about it, although it has existed for a little while now, and maybe it hadn't really trickled down into what we felt like was our
Let me ask you all, you can just put it down in the chat or in your comments. How do you all feel about AI taking over human jobs, people's jobs? Because AI don't have to receive a paycheck, but that's money that's hurting you and your family. That's money that's not going to take care of your lives. And if they put all this AI out, and now my understanding is AI is supposed to be implemented just next year, 2026. They already start rolling it out and trying to get it in. But that's what they're doing is laying people off so they can go ahead and get it on in. So when next year starts, they up and running. And most people say they're doing it now. Yeah, they're running the test on them now. They're testing them out right now. In grocery stores, a lot of places, call centers is going to be eliminated. Don't be expecting to find a call center where you can go and sit down and work anymore. And even, I would say, even in some restaurants, when you're getting ready to order your food, I would say, now, when it comes to a robot delivered my friend food yesterday, oh my God. And I just talking about when it comes to your food in restaurants. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Was it in a restaurant or was it to her home? Oh my God. I would love to know, Justice. Oh my Lord. I would love to know. I would love to know. But oh my God. Let me see. Hi, Renita. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. And today is Friday the 24th. The federal workers did not get paid today. It was no payday day. They didn't receive no money on their paychecks in their checking accounts today. So a lot of people are hot. They're hot up under the collar. And they didn't even receive a partial. They're supposed to be getting a full paycheck because they received a partial, some of them and some didn't, but they didn't even get nothing. Robot landed via drone. Walk to the door, scan card, and attach BK to drone, bank card to drone, and left. BK to drone and left. I saw this, it was in another country. I want to say London or somewhere. The man was standing outside and the drone came and delivered his food. And he took the food off and the thing went back up. Oh my God. I tell you, I just haven't, okay. I just haven't had that to happen. Okay. And even so, that means even the people that do food drop off, you know, people that deliver your food, when you call in some food, and you know how people I forgot, it's not Uber. What are the people that deliver? DoorDash. Y'all, I don't use DoorDash. I don't. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But my understanding from my daughter is that use DoorDash, it costs more than the food that you just bought. And I'm not paying somebody to deliver something like that to me. No, I'm not doing that.
Everyday lives. But I want to ask you this, looking 5 years from now, we're talking 2030, looking 10 years from now, where do you see AI in our everyday lives in terms of in the workforce?
Yeah, that's a really tough question to answer, because if you just think back three years ago, ChatGPT wasn't even something most of us knew about. The company had existed, but we weren't really using it at that point yet. And look how far we've come in such a short period of time. If I were to just kind of put my best guess out there, I would say in 5 years, humans are working, to your earlier point, in parallel with AI and robots. We're working to supervise them. We're working on new ways to deploy them, but we're very engaged in the way that they work. I think in 10 years, we're probably going to see a scenario where you're going to have a fairly large deployment of most of these manual, repetitive tasks taken on by robots that have AI built into them. We call that physical AI. And then humans in that sense are now working on those robots, making them more efficient, more cost effective, building software for them, still developing the algorithms, figuring out what they should do. But these systems are now becoming smarter. They're beginning to learn and being able to predict a little bit more effectively about the future. And I think that will continue to happen as time goes on.
Darren, I've never.
But the thing about it, what he is saying, hi, Justice. Thank you for coming up to the panel. Let me just say this, then I'll drop it for you to speak on. He is talking about having people to work to make sure the AI robots are more efficient and making sure they, everything is running well and they're doing things like that. Everyday people can't do that. You have to be either somebody in technology, you have to be an engineer or something in technology or something like that to do that. Not everyday people can do that. So those are the higher wage earners, people that make high incomes as it is. So not the little people that works in factories. They don't know how to do that. They can't do those type of jobs. If they could, they would be sitting there as an engineer themselves doing those things. And he's talking about things that most people would have to go back to school. If you don't have the money because you just got laid off and you don't have no food stamps, you ain't got no food, you ain't got no car, you ain't got that house or that apartment or nothing no more. How the hell can you go back to school to learn any damn thing? You barely can keep your phone charged up. If you got a laptop, you can barely keep that charged because you got to have a roof over your head to keep it plugged up. And then you got to have your electric bill paid in order to keep it plugged up. Or you got to have a car that's got a jack where you can keep it plugged up. So I don't understand how he think, okay, they're going to make jobs, but jobs for the 4% or just the higher wage earners. No, it's not. What about the everyday people? What about the people that works in the nursing homes? Nursing homes are being and assisted living facilities. We already saw that they and already cut the Medicare and Medicaid, and those places are going to be closed because those places are run by who keeps the doors open? Medicare and Medicaid keeps those doors open. So if the mama, your granny and your grandpa and your grandma is not there, when granny gone in 30 days, all of them are gone, all the jobs are gone. So if you're working in a plant, for the man that works in a plant, when he's no longer working at that plant closes down. When you're not able to go into these hospitals, most certain hospitals in rural communities stay open because of people that got the benefits. They got the welfare, they got the Medicare, Medicaid, the VA. Those places stay open because of those people. So everybody can benefit from going to the hospital. Those rural communities don't have hospitals like they have in the big cities in Chicago, in New York, in Miami, in California, they in Texas. They don't have hospitals like those. Okay, they have hospitals that you be if you live there, you'd be happy to go. But anybody else that come there just traveling through, hell no, get me to a hospital in a big city. They'd be looking for the first big city. Care flight me out of here. But for the people that live there, that's all they got. Okay, go ahead, Justice.
I was just gonna say, in the rural area, they don't have those big money donors that's donating millions to keep those doors open.
That is true.
You know, it's the working people in that community and a little bit of financial reserve that they get, but they won't get that because the government closed and the people ain't working enough to keep a whole hospital going, regardless of the size of it. Just think they can't keep their own light bill going. How they gonna pay thousands of dollars? And you know how much radiation equipment pull on electricity and all that stuff? They can't do it.
They can't do it.
And I was just thinking that, you remember that I can't think of that movie Will Smith was in about them robots?
Oh yeah, iRobot.
Yeah, iRobot. That's it. And how those robots went rogue. And so once they replace all the people with all these robots, just like it's happening now with those cars that are driving by themselves. One car drove a woman in the river. One car they showed on TV. Yeah, one car they showed on TV on the news. She lived she lived in one house, the car parked there in the driveway, and nobody's in the car. It started, I guess, a glitch somewhere. It started backing into the people's house across the street. Then it come back to the driveway. Then it bagged back across the street into those people's house. And this car doing this by itself. So, you know, the technology is good to a certain degree, but man is not perfect. So your technology is not going to be perfect. And when you start replacing all humans, that's it. And listen, whether we know it or not, it's in your local store. When they saying self-checkout and they getting rid of the cashiers,
right?
That's a robot right there. It's just shaped in another form.
That is true.
That's right. It's monitoring everything you put in there, card, cash. It's giving you receipt. It's talking to you. Put your package.
It's even taking a picture of you to know what you look like.
Thank you. Put your product in the bag. Don't forget your receipt. Here's your change. Well, a human being has already been replaced.
That is true.
And that's at your local stores that you go to right now.
Right. And they're getting ready to up and grade them.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to get upgraded now.
Yeah, and at the Walmart near me, it's maybe I say 12 people. Most of them stockers. Most of the cashier lines are closed. They might have one open for a few hours, then later on, if it get too busy, they'll have another open. But it's self-serve. You're gonna have to go through self-serve. And not only that, but now you became an employee with no pay because you're serving yourself.
That is true. That is true. You don't get customer service no
Exactly.
more. You serve yourself.
That's right. You check out. You now the cashier. And you don't get paid for it. But you're gonna buy our product and we're gonna charge you what we want, and then you're gonna work for us for free and sack it up, bag it up, and then roll it out.
Right. And I think sooner or later they're not going to help people that push your cart out to your car.
Well,
they're getting rid of those people too quick.
Well, one thing for sure, a local Walmart ain't got nobody pushing your cart out. You better push that big cart out by yourself. And at Joe B's, they don't even bag your stuff while you're at the cashier. You have to bag it yourself.
And
then you push it out. Joe B's store. It used to be, it's a subsidy of HEB.
HEB.
They're part of
HEB, yeah.
They're
like
part of
HEB.
HEB. And they have no baggage people at all. They don't hire them. You have to bag it up as the cashier scan it. You put it in your bags, and and the cashiers, some of them nice and will try to help you, but others they'll have you there standing there bagging all by yourself. I went to that store for the first time, Pinkie. When I got home, I felt like I had been to work.
Because first of all, you got to put all you got to everything you put in your basket. You got to push the basket.
Yeah.
You got to unload it. I remember when there was a time, people, you just push your basket on the other side and they unload it as they check it out.
Yeah. And I always used to tip the people whoever pushed the basket out and unloaded it. I always tip them, and I tip really nice, but they just don't have a job anymore. They're gone.
They gone.
They
gone. Ooh, Lord, it is.
And here's a tip for you, Pinkie. Did you hear about the orange man said, well, I don't see nothing wrong with slavery. I almost fell out of my seat.
No, I did not hear that.
Yes, he said he didn't see nothing wrong with it.
When was this? Today or
no? It was a week or so ago. He was saying that people were saying, don't you feel like the people by you cutting out they pay and not paying them back pay, that's almost like slavery, because they're steady working the air traffic controllers and all these people in these high profile positions that are not getting paid. He said, ain't nothing wrong with slavery.
See there?
He's
letting you know.
Yeah, that came out his heart. Yeah.
Today. They act like they can't see or hear.
Yeah.
That's how they fucked around and found out.
Yeah. And when I see them complaining, I tell them, did you vote? And if you did you try to make America great again? Because if you did, you got what you voted for.
Right.
Going
down in the tube.
Yeah. This man showed us the first time.
Right.
When he walked in the first time, we knew he wasn't about nothing, but they voted him in. And then he gonna go and get convicted, 34 convictions, and you still gonna bring him back? Talking about make America great?
People criminals.
Yeah. And you saying how tough it is and how tough it's gonna be, these people just don't understand. It's finna get like hell on earth.
It is. It is. And I'm going to keep reporting, although a lot of people don't want to hear it, but I'm going to keep reporting it. At first I said I was going to, I tried earlier. I used to do it and people didn't want to hear it, but they're getting ready to listen now. And I'm not going to worry about whether the ones that don't want to hear it no more. I'm going to report what I feel.
Yeah,
okay? And if you want to hear it, you hear it. If you want to stick your head in the sand and go chase down Ariel Corey or Martell, go ahead, because they ain't got shit anyway.
They gonna be in the same shape thing.
Yeah,
man.
Go chase them down, and you're gonna be just like them. When you realize, then you're gonna say, nobody told me, I didn't know. Oh, you got my notification right here. You decide when you looked at the thumbnail. Oh no, she ain't talking about one of them yet. So I better go over here right quick. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll still be here. Okay, let me see what else he's saying. He said, will continue to happen as time goes on.
Had the opportunity to ask someone this, but in terms of jobs in AI, You mentioned some of those humans that are repairing AI or working on the robots, et cetera. Some people obviously on the software side of things. When it comes to those jobs, how much are we talking in terms of pay for some of these positions, maybe that people never thought about?
Well, pay probably has a lot of factors beyond the dollar per hour. It could also be related to, for example, where they are, level of involvement, education behind it. But I have seen, for example, situations where robot mechanics could get paid anywhere from $35 to $75 an hour. I've seen software programmers on a contract basis get paid, upwards of probably $300 an hour, maybe even more. And again, it depends on what level of the process, the logic that you're working at. So, sky's the limit. I mean, even if you just look at some of the more recent headlines, you're now seeing, astronomical packages going to technologists working for some of the largest companies in the world, like Meta, for example. So, it's fairly robust, I would say, salary-wise right now.
When it comes to really where these jobs are, because you did mention that, when I think of technology and where we've seen the jobs mostly in the past, a lot of those jobs have been out on the West Coast. Is that still the case?
I think from a software development and artificial intelligence in the what we call the LLMs, like what ChatGPT is, you do see a lot of those roles currently on the West Coast, probably even more concentrated in Silicon Valley. But the factories are not there. The factories are everywhere. And the deployment of the technology, that's also everywhere. When it comes to robotics, I mean, robotics, frankly, is global. Japan is the leading manufacturer of robotics in the world. So this is a global phenomenon. And those developers, those people that are doing the coding, the people that are working on the sensors, they're everywhere too. They have to be where the factories are. So it's not in that sense just concentrated to the Silicon Valley area, but more of a global thing.
And when he said those Silicon Valley, what he's meaning, let me just do this right quick. What he's meaning is those are high tech jobs, engineering,
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. So he don't. When he's saying Silicon Valley, he ain't talking about nobody working in a factory. No factories there, and he ain't talking about nobody working in a call center there. They don't need no call center people. If you ain't one of those tech people, and I know all the tech people, yes. If you ain't one of them, you can forget it.
Thank you.
Because my hand reaches over in Silicon Valley. I know Silicon Valley. Yes.
Yeah.
I could tell you stories and people.
And tell you the truth, Pinkie, this AI generated jobs and so forth, that's to get rid of the ones you look down on anyway. That's the whole purpose behind this.
Right.
We want to get rid of that mom and pop. We want to get rid of the one who can't do nothing but bake. We can teach a robot to remember a recipe. And the robots can stir and jump and hop and skip and all that good stuff. And we don't need you anymore. I mean, it's the whole thing is to get rid of those that the orange man called born to be criminals. That's what he said about our children. They're born to be criminals.
Right. And those disgusting places he said they from.
Yeah. Yes.
They right here in America, but he think they're very disgusting.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So that's y'all got to watch out and listen to him when he's talking. He knows what he's talking about, and y'all got to listen. That's what they effed around and found out last time, because he tell the truth. He gonna say exactly, he's telling you the truth, but you didn't open up your mind. You didn't believe him. You believe him now.
I bet you do. I bet you do. He done separated their families. He done moved your kids out. He done got your husband up and shipped him off somewhere to some camp.
Right.
Y'all believe him now. America is great to him now because you gone.
That is true. Going back to now, his words, not mine. That shithole country.
That's what he said.
Shithole country.
That's what he said.
Yeah, y'all know I'm not saying that, but anyway, the cattle farmers, the farmers have been begging. They've been praying. I showed a video it's been over a month ago, I think,
Mhm.
maybe 2 months ago. Remember when they was in this big warehouse and they had a meeting, a town meeting, and they
Mhm.
was praying and stuff. And they all put their
Mhm.
head down and they was praying, they was crying, they was saying
Mhm.
prayer, you know,
Mhm.
because they
Yeah.
didn't know they didn't know he was talking about them.
Yeah. He just said the other day when they was asking him about the farmers and
Yeah.
how much money he want to send to this place and that place, and they say, what about the farmers? They are losing their land and their crops and their cattle, and he said, we're gonna it's they're gonna be happy. They're gonna be happy because we're gonna outsource uh vegetables and fruits and stuff from other places. We're gonna bring it here. Why would you bring it here? What,
That don't make no sense. If you bring
yeah,
it here,
yeah.
that means what about the food that they ooh,
They
see
gonna be
that
out of business and people ain't paying attention to what he's saying. He don't lie. He tell the truth.
he tell the truth.
Yeah,
But some people don't believe what he be
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah. And they're not really listening. He said, oh, they gonna be all right.
Right, because
We,
you're
we
racist.
yeah,
Because
we're
they
gonna
are some
outsource. Mm-hmm.
racist mothers,
Yeah,
mother effers.
yeah.
So they so racist, you can't hear the racism
Mm-hmm.
because you are one too.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
same thing he said about the meat, what he's doing about the meat,
Mm-hmm.
the cattle,
Mm-hmm.
instead of they getting cows and stuff from having their cows and sending their meat
Mm-hmm.
to other countries. No, he's gonna have he's buying the meat from another country, and that's gonna put them out of business.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, 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 they're gonna get out of business.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
my
exactly what
allergies
he's doing.
are so
He's
bad.
getting rid of the people that he looked down upon. Particularly when we say farmers, yeah, they got white farmers, but he want them black farmers out of here too.
Yeah, but the black farmers don't need it because they've been running their farms on their own without the government help.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't need your help.
Yeah.
Black people are used to working hard by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They used to it. It's in our blood for working in the fields.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see what this young man here got to say. Purple Revolution. Oh, that's what he's
You
called.
say farmers are begging for help now.
Ooh, they
Cattle
sure
farmers.
is. Argentina, what does he's importing the meat, the beef. That's what he calls the beef from Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, forget y'all farmers. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna be crying even more.
Yeah.
Oh, my nose, my allergies are bad. Here we
And
go.
I'm just going to share the message with MAGA, leftists, progressives, right-wing creators, and everyone in between. Because this message is the truth. It's going to make a lot of you mad, but you deserve to know the truth. Someone's got to tell you it, so fuck it. Why not me? It's in regards to the cattle farmers and what's going on in the USA currently. It's unfortunately a lot worse than you may even imagine. So here's what's going on. Cattle farmers are reaching out to our executive branch going, yo, Mr. President, can you help us out? We're going under financially. Like, can we please have some assistance? You said that you were going to make life more affordable for us, for our businesses. What's going on? And our president quite literally goes on TV and goes, you should be thanking me. You should be thanking me. You should be so grateful. You should be so grateful because I have just done so many great things for you.
I got to say this. This kid, did you hear how he said that?
Just like him.
He is speaking just like the orange head.
Yeah, yeah. He done studied that booger.
He and studied that voice.
Mm-hmm.
You should be thanking me. He loved to say that. He do this. You should be thanking me. You should be. And you got to put the hands out.
Yeah.
It's wide open.
Yeah.
You should be thanking me.
Mm-hmm. If he'd have put some orange paint on his face before he started talking, I'd have thought it was him.
I tell you. Ooh. Oh Lord. I mean,
This is what's going on. Our president, quite since you said that you were going to make life more affordable for us, for our businesses, what's going on? Our president quite literally goes on TV and goes, you should be thanking me. You should be thanking me. You should be so grateful. You should be so grateful because I have just done so many great things for you. Eat shit. He didn't actually say eat shit, but he is insinuating that. as he then starts to import Argentina's beef, completely fucking over our cattle farmers here in the USA. This comes after he's also sending $40 billion to Argentina for an economic bailout there, but can't seem to send that money to people here in America that have those needs. It's baffling how anyone can support it. Now going on a little bit of another tangent that doesn't make as much national news, not as much headlines, but it really hits home to me because I'm from the Midwest. The soybean farmers are also going under. I've talked to way too many of them to know. Not saying that, it's bad that I'm talking to a lot of people, but like I've talked to, I shouldn't say way too many, I've talked to enough of them to know that it's bad. Businesses shutting down, people losing everything. And if you think it doesn't affect you, people are like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because they might have voted a different way than me. Have a heart, have a soul, have a mind. You claim to have empathy, so actually show it and have empathy. Have that soul, have that compassion for people that are losing everything right now. And also have a mind in the sense that it's going to affect you too, directly through the things that you consume in the stores. Prices will go up because of it, because of the tariffs that are hurting quite literally everyone in America, except our federal government, because that's where the money ends up going through the pockets of the billionaires and the bureaucrats in DC. That's the truth bucket. Since I'm shadow banned, I'm just going to share the message with MAGA, leftists, progressives.
Oh, my Lord. He said it right. He said it.
Yep.
Oh, my God. They are crying out. Oh, Lord.
Yep.
And the
Everybody
ones
is
in
going
Arkansas are really, really crying.
under.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. See? From the mouths of babes.
Mm-hmm.
They'll tell you. Most people don't think these young people be paying attention. Yes, they do. They be paying attention, all right. Yeah.
And I tell you, it's going to be a lot more road rage. It's going to be a lot more unaliving because people are going to get to the point they're so frustrated. They have nowhere to turn. And the least little thing you say can push them over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got people working for free.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of the federal workers, they've been working for free.
Yeah.
But this is what I heard one content creator's guest say. Why is it that if he's doing all of this and it's affecting our whole country for the wrong, and we know he's wrong, why is it that the people don't come together, air traffic controllers, ambulance drivers, pilots, all these people that still make the rich function in America, who votes for him and who stands with him, who carry out his order? Why don't y'all just sit down? Why don't you just stop and say, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to allow you to do this to us. Just stop. You ain't getting paid no way. Why not stop working? You're not getting paid. Stop. Make him feel the pressure of an America that stands still and say, hell no, we won't go. And that made some sense to me.
Yeah.
That made a lot of sense to me because he got people work for him that fly here, fly there. They on cruises. They going on vacation. Mm-hmm. Shut it down. Shut it down until you treat us right. No. What did that Whoopi Goldberg said on The Color Purple? Until you do right by us, everything you touch. And that made sense to me.
Those fingers, everything you touch.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna crumble. Yeah. Yes. So I say that made some sense because he's still living a good life because people still doing what he says. He said, why don't the military stop? He's sending you one man, a black general, ordered to go and blow up a boat.
Yeah, I heard.
He said, no, I resign. Why don't all of them do it? He's going to use y'all to go and commit war crimes, to do his dirt against people that you don't even know why they're on the boat. They could be shrimpers. We don't know. He just blowing it up so he have no witnesses, no evidence.
Right. But
so why not? Why not say no? Mm-hmm. And then on one boat, 2 people escaped, but they disappeared. They arrested them and took them somewhere, not to our jails like you do if they drug dealers. Why ain't they in the jail? But they have literally disappeared. That's to keep them from talking, to saying that we wasn't selling drugs, we hauling fish.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So that
Well,
made sense to me.
right. Well, a lot of people that are American citizens are being told and taken away and kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
They say these are what bad people, criminals,
Mm-hmm.
and these
Yeah.
are people that are going to work every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And some of them are black people. They done took some black people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see what he have to say. Destroyed U.S. agriculture. Okay, here it is.
Absolutely fuck as farmers, guys. Everything is so fucked, and I do not see anybody surviving this farm crisis that we're in. Guys, look, one of the best splorn crops that I have ever raised in my life. And because of the tariffs, China will not fucking buy it. And they are the only country in the world other than, well, they are the only country in the world that buys splorn. And so now I'm literally just chopping it, blowing it on the fucking ground because it's fucking useless, it's valueless, there's nothing I can fucking do to it. I am going to need government assistance to make it through this fucking crisis until these tariffs end. Look, I've never raised a splorn crop like this, guys. And this is just fucking heartbreaking to me. I don't know how I'm gonna survive. You know, Trump said he fucking loved us farmers, and here I am just blowing my splorn crop all over the ground. Hopefully he works a deal out where Antarctica and Mars will start buying this splorn and save the farmers. I'm sorry, splorn crop, but you're fucked. We're just
He ain't gonna. This man still got hope that this man is gonna save them. Man, at the end, he was doing okay until he got to the end. Man, this man ain't nobody coming. He ain't gonna come to his senses and save you.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. What got me laughing is he said he grabbed a stalk of corn. He said, I'm sorry, corn crop.
And that's the best crop he had done in forever.
Yeah. And it's all finna just rot. Just sit there and rot.
He just mowing it down to the ground.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. When people are gonna get pushed over the edge. And they're gonna start doing some terrible things.
Yeah. Seems like
Thoughts and
get pushed over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
This man got a little smirking grin on his face. These are the people. Remember, I said there was a big building that they was in, and they was all praying. These farmers. Here's I did not know I was going to run up on this one. This is in Arkansas. Arkansas is being hit bad. Arkansas is a very poor state. Arkansas is like Mississippi. If anybody don't know, Arkansas, Mississippi is the lowest, the poorest. Arkansas is one of them. Virginia, down in West Virginia, is another one. But right now we're talking about Arkansas. Arkansas they don't have big infrastructures. They don't have somebody coming in, putting in big buildings and all that. You can drive through Arkansas and just see old toe down, rundown buildings and stuff, and stuff. And some people that may got some money in Arkansas, you see them with the big nice house, and everybody else in their shotgun houses.
Ain't that where Bill Clinton came from?
I don't know exactly where he came from. I can't. I don't know.
I think it was Arkansas. One of them presidents came out. I think it was Bill Clinton.
Okay, allegedly.
No, I'm just saying. I think it was him.
Okay. I don't know. But this is Saturday. September the 2nd. This was back in September. So it was a couple months when I showed this. No, it was last month. Okay, here it is. We're gonna watch it. He looked like he got a little smirk on his face.
He probably delusional.
Struggling.
He lost his mind. He delusional.
But they're struggling in Arkansas.
Yeah,
tariffs. Arkansas farmers who are begging the federal government to save them. Thoughts and tariffs. Oh, you just wanted a little bit of racism and you went bankrupt. China remains absent from U.S. soybean market as soybeans begin harvest. Soybean farmers are under extreme financial stress. Prices continue to drop. And at the same time, our farmers are paying significantly more for inputs and equipment. Oh, I'm sorry. Thoughts and tariffs, once again. U.S. soybean farmers cannot survive a prolonged trade dispute with our largest customer. China bought 54% of U.S. soybean exports in the 2023-2024 marketing year under one Joseph Robinette Biden. Farm bankruptcies in the first quarter surpassed all of 2024. Woo! America, you would think you learned from the first time he was president, but no. You just wanted a little bit of racism. You just wanted a little bit of racism, and you went bankrupt. I'm gonna laugh when China buys your foreclosed farm for pennies on the dollar. I am going to be just enjoying that. You played yourself, and you're going to continue to play yourself. You thought the guy who bankrupted 6 companies was going to help you. Oh, you thought this was left versus right. Yeah, it wasn't top versus bottom. You played yourself. We tried to warn you. We tried. We tried. So if you're saying I'm being heartless on this, I'm being heartless. We tried to tell you that 1 + 1 = 2. And you continue to argue that simple math. You try to say 1 + 1 = 36. And then the next day, 1 + 1 = 93. Na da boo boo. Ha ha. And you play yourself. Because you refuse reality. Thoughts and tariffs are.
Now I haven't heard nobody do shade like that in a long time.
I'm telling you, he told him. We tried to warn you.
Yeah.
You just wanted a little racism, huh? You just wanted a little bit of racism on the game, huh?
Nanny boo boo. Nanny boo boo. I haven't heard that in decades. Nanny boo boo.
Mm-hmm.
Lord. And he said he just gonna laugh. Ha 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 ha. I haven't heard somebody say that in so long too. Ha ha ha. Oh my Lord. He just had himself a good old time with that one.
He's saying what a lot of people feel.
Yes. And he said they should have learned from the first time. They did not learn.
They had this white lady on a clear woman on the news, and she was saying, "Black people, help us! Well, help us! We're sorry. Help us! We're sorry. We believed the hype. We believed it. Yeah, you long as you thought it was just gonna be us that get the short end of the stick, you was all right. But he showed you he didn't care about you. You're not in his income bracket. He don't care about y'all.
No, he didn't care. But now they care. You care now, huh?
Yeah, and you want us to care, but you telling us at the same time because I'm listening to you. We're sorry. We sorry. What you sorry about? Thinking that we was the only one gonna get shot.
Consumer confidence.
Right. Oh wait, no, I don't want that one. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here.
Now, I've never been as worried as I am now about whether or not
he's worried. He said, "Never been as worried as he is right now."
I bet he got snuff in his mouth.
Now, I've never been as.
Huh?
I bet he got snuff in his mouth.
That he probably do.
Worried as I am now about whether or not my kids and grandkids will be able to carry on.
He said, "I love you, Mr. Trump. I need to see the fruit of your love."
5 of my customers have committed.
That's God. What did you just hear that?
Yeah, they unalive themselves. 5 of her customers. I told you they can't stand it. They've been so white and so right, they can't stand it. But we gonna make it.
Oh my Lord.
We gonna make it. We from the lineage of slaves. We gonna make it.
We're gonna make it. Yeah. They can't take it.
And
they're probably embarrassed too that they've been conned.
And that's why he's saying
ain't nothing wrong with it because y'all want somebody
Mm,
in your kitchens cooking for you, tending to your children. They didn't even want to breastfeed the babies. They had us breastfeeding them babies.
yeah, sure
Oh
did.
no, that's why they can't survive because they don't know nothing. Everything was done for them. Everything was did for them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right. Ooh.
How serious that this is.
And what it costs for us to farm is astronomical now.
I farm with paid for equipment. All my tractors are 50 years old, and I can't hardly make this deal work. I think the tariffs are the ice cream on the cake of a perfect storm. After a horrible year last year where most farmers in Arkansas Delta lost money, this year's going to be worse.
So my son will not be the seventh generation on our farm.
We're going to lose 25 or 30% of the farmers in this country if they don't do something. It has to be done, and it's not just here. It's everywhere.
Now, I've never been as worried as I am now about whether.
Oh my Lord.
Mm-hmm.
See what happened? And some of these people that are on these jobs, federal workers, they voted for them too.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can say to them or for them.
I can say something. Quit voting your race and vote character. Vote integrity. Vote honesty. Vote united. We the people. Vote that. And stop with this BS.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is one video. I've been saving this video. This young lady, she's gone viral all over social media, TikTok, everywhere, right? See what it says? I pay $50 in rent. Thanks, taxpayers.
Well,
she was on the on social media. She does her own lives. She always going live, right? And she's throwing it in everybody's face that she don't pay but $50 in rent. The rest of it is covered through,
the government.
But also, how much money she gets in food stamps, and she's just throwing it in everybody's face. But that food stamp is November. In November, guys, food stamps are over until the shutdown. But I don't think they're going to bring the food stamps back right away. Okay, and not just food stamps, but other stuff. Your Medicare, your SNAP, all that stuff is over. Okay, we're getting ready to watch and see what homegirl. I already saw it, but we're gonna watch it together. Okay, I saw it and I said, "Ooh, my Lord!" I'm just gonna let it play. Okay. Y'all see it for yourself and you make your own.
So I live in a 10-story apartment building and I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I pay $50 for a 2-bedroom for my family of 6 with the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much. Love you guys. So I live in a 10-story apartment building.
Y'all hear that? She lives in a 10-story apartment building. She have a 2-bedroom apartment, and she only paid $50 in rent. That's like paying $25 for each one of those rooms. But
that's stupid because she's saying for me and my family of 6. Y'all some crowded, nasty, musty people.
Right. Now, this is her. That was that video. Now she been getting it. People been on social media going off on her. Let me go up here. This is the one we just got through watching. Now, let me just go up here because she's been getting it. People been going off on her.
Hey guys, so I know a lot of you have seen my video of me taunting taxpayers for paying $50 in rent for my family of 8. Which ultimately led up to me being evicted from my apartment, going through the eviction process now. I'm making this video right now to redeem myself and rebrand. I know a lot of you might say it's too late.
That's what the word on the street, that she lost her apartment.
Good.
Because people start reporting her, and she no longer in that apartment, guys.
Y'all so mad that I don't want to be like y'all. Y'all mad that I want to stay broke. What is it? Why y'all so mad about that?
Let me just say this. She's living off our tax dollars. And
why does that make you so mad that I want to be my own person and be broke?
But you're living off tax dollars from
I like having no money. Okay? I like it.
But like not having no apartment too. Take that.
Right.
I like living off taxpayers. Y'all make my life worth living. Seriously, y'all make my life worth living.
Look at that money.
I hate having money. I hate it.
She at the bank getting money.
Mm-hmm. It's the worst thing in the world. Thank you, taxpayers.
You're welcome.
Y'all so mad.
And what I think she's gonna F around and find out about those SNAP benefits and that food stamp.
If I say I don't have a job, I have a home, I have a car, my kids don't lack. If I tell you I had no money, would you believe me if I told you that God provided for me? Would you believe me if I never needed anything in the world because my Lord takes care of me every step of the way? Would you believe that, or you only believe the negativity? Serious question. If I say I don't have a job,
she is barking up the wrong tree. She really gonna have to go out and find a job because people ain't gonna let her live this down.
And no company that see this are gonna hire her.
No, nobody's gonna hire her. Those food stamps and SNAP and Medicare, Medicaid that she get for her kids, all gonna be gone one day. Nobody's gonna see this. Gonna call in. That's not me. But somebody's gonna be pissed enough and called in, and she ain't gonna help nothing.
They probably
really gonna have to make sure she go find a job in this during this crisis that's going on in this country, where everybody else getting laid off. And you think they're gonna hire her?
No.
I can give you an answer, but you're probably not going to like it. It's because compassion, just like respect, is earned. Take me, for example. I make terrible financial decisions. I spend money on things that I really shouldn't, and it makes me live essentially from paycheck to paycheck. I don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, but I like to live a little bit more frivolous than what I can technically afford. And that's my fault. And if one day I made a poor enough financial decision that left me homeless or otherwise in a terrible situation that I couldn't recover from, I wouldn't expect a single fucking ounce of compassion from another human being out there, because I was the root cause of my own problem. And on top of that, the world doesn't allow for any compassion these days, because so many of us out there are dealing with our own struggles without having to put in any energy towards other people's struggles. And you may not believe me when I say this, but if I could whip out my checkbook and hand you over a check that would guarantee you 6 months with a roof over your head so that way you could help get yourself back up on your feet, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But unfortunately, I can't because of my own issues. You know, but if you want people to start feeling bad for you, well, give them a reason.
Oh Lord, see, she went down the wrong tree, and people, if you can see, this is all her. Y'all see that?
I would like to see her now. When she got that letter saying that your benefits have been cut off.
Oh, yeah. Well, she better make sure she hold on to that money, because starting in next month, one more week from here, she ain't getting no more food stamps.
Next 7 days, you won't be living out the taxpayer.
Right.
Because that housing stuff gonna be cut out.
Right. Because she already got kicked out. So that means now she got to afford a place for her and her kids.
Yep.
Plus, in November, she ain't getting no food stamps.
Mm-mm.
Snap's gonna be gone.
Mm-mm.
See how that works out. We're gonna see how that works out.
And the electric, my problem with her is she wanted to not be appreciative. She wants to brag about how she getting over on people. Because the same taxpayers that you saying thank you, some of those people are struggling real hard just to make it day by day.
Right. You're right. They are struggling real hard. And then for her to be throwing it up in everybody's face, payback is a big B.
Freaking the fuck out. You've seen my face before. You know my company goes through layoffs constantly. We literally had ones in September. Last night I found out that there were rumors that 10 to 15%.
Here. I'm talking about the job.
3 moves are guaranteed that you're next. You get a surprise demotion. You're told it's a new role, it's a better fit. But the reality is it's less pay, it's less responsibility, and there's a lot less respect. The translation, they want you to quit. Then there's the new job description, and you are no longer qualified for your job. Your same role has just been redefined with skills you don't have. Suddenly, you're underqualified for the job you've done for years. Friends, this is intentional. Then you're asked to train your replacement. You have a new hire shadowing you for your job. You're told it's to support the team, but in reality, setting you up to walk out the door. And the saddest part is most people don't even see it coming until it's too late. Friends, this is happening to thousands of people over the age of 50 every single day. And so in the next video, I'm going to share with you how you can protect yourself. And so it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you experience this. And if you have experienced it, I want you to drop it. It's 3 moves are guaranteed that you.
So they're having you to train your next person, or better than that, they're letting you know, oh, the same job you've been doing for years, got a new title and new job description, and you're not even qualified. You don't have those skills.
That's right.
How in the heck is that?
They use any excuse in the book.
Business. The business, economic, financial advisory classes that will be taught to my grandchildren and great-grandchildren in 20, 30, 40 years about the decline of Target. It's going to be lit. I can't wait to add my input to it. And all they had to do was not fuck around and find out. Now they sitting here laying off 1,000 employees, closing 800 open positions, impacting 8% of their corporate global workforce at the end of 2025. Guys, as a community, as a culture together, the impact that this has had on this company is insane. I feel for those.
Hi, BT. Thank you for coming, Black Titanic. If you want to come up for a few minutes, because we'll be leaving probably in the next 20 minutes, you can come up. Come on up.
Those 1,000 individuals who are about to lose their job, and I hate it for them. And I hope they find a better company to employ them expeditiously and without fail. But damn, Target, way to drop the ball. And all you had to do was not play in our faces like that. We were repping for you so hard, and then you just go pull the curtains on us like the Wizard of Oz. This is what happens. Fuck around and find out, my friends. Target did.
We talked about Target yesterday. Target laid off. First, they said 1,000 people, and then they included that other 800, which made 1,800 people. Oh yeah, they did a big layoff, and then they're going to throw the caveat on it by saying they're going to be doing AI.
Mm-hmm.
Is taking over your jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. And I did have a list. Let me just read this list to you guys. This is a list of companies that is hiring. Let me see. Did I write it? I must have put it in my phone. There's not many companies out there hiring, but this is seasonal only. Let me see. Where did I put that? I'm trying to remember. Well, you know how you put things somewhere in your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see. Do I have it in here? Go ahead, Justice, while I try to find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of companies. And with Target, the thing that get me is I don't know if they just had our business so long that they felt so comfortable with us that we stopped being of value to them, because once they said they're getting rid of DEI,
right,
then they felt like we were still gonna come there and give them our GREEN. But we FOOL them.
Yes.
And that's why you glad to go to AI now, because we ain't coming back to you.
No. I found that information. This is from yesterday. Now, on this report, this is someone in the know, okay, that put out this information. So there are people are not hiring, okay, but because of the seasonal coming up, there's only about just a handful of places that out of all these places that's willing to take people, but there's only a few that they take. They're not taking everybody, okay? So Bath and Body Works plans to hire 32,000 people. Now that's over all the different locations that they got, okay? That's not that many because they got locations everywhere. So Bath and Body, this is as of yesterday, Bath and Body Works plan to hire 32,000 people. Now, when I say this, y'all got some of y'all that been making all these top dollars and working all these corporate jobs and this and that. Y'all may have to put your pride down on the ground somewhere or beside you, because if you ain't got fired, you losing your place, you at the food bank, you may have to take this job no matter what, and tell husband go get a job, work at another one too, so they don't know that y'all are family. Now Dick's Sporting Goods is adding 14,000 people. They're going to be hiring. This is just during the holidays, guys. Kohl's has a few thousand seasonal listings on its career page. So if you want to, Kohl's, Dick's Sporting Goods, Bath and Bodies. I don't think, let me just see, was that anybody else? No, that's about it. So we got, let me just make sure. No, Target, we ain't worried about them. Macy's and UPS have previously staffed up big during the holidays, but they did not respond to any requests for hiring anybody. A lot of companies, when they put it out whether they're going to be hiring for the holidays, a lot of them have not put out nothing. Normally they would, especially during October, because that's when they start hiring people so they can get them all trained up. So they're trained for the November and December, because that's when they get really busy. They didn't say anything.
Well, see, with FedEx, UPS, and Amazon, because of the tariffs, a lot of stuff that's shipped to them from foreign places is not coming. And so they can't be hiring a lot of people to make deliveries when a lot of people are out of work and a lot of the product ain't coming.
Right.
So, that's why that's there.
And let me just tell you guys, I ordered some stuff for Amazon the beginning of the week. Okay. And I always get my stuff like the same day or the next day or whatever. One item supposed to be in here on the 19th. I didn't get it to 2 days later.
Uh-huh.
And then the other items that's supposed to have been here the next day, I didn't get those until today. They supposed to have been here the next day. I didn't get those until today. I checked last night. I've been checking and checking, and they showed up today. And I told my daughter, we're not used to getting stuff when they say it normally would come. It normally comes. This took days to get here. And although we have Amazon Prime and stuff shipped to me sometime that same day or the next day, I didn't get it days later, guys. So that's telling you something. There's less people working at the Amazon. And then I also had a story of a young man that worked for Amazon. He was telling his story, and I did have it to show. I just got to find it. I got it somewhere along up in here. But anyway, let me just say this. Social Security disability. That's Social Security disability. It's been cut. And then they are also going to do more cuts on Social Security disability. Okay.
And that is crazy, because that is the person that receives Social Security. That's their money.
Right. And when you say Social Security disability, they really need their money, guys. Medicare and Medicaid, we already know those already been cut. And that's why your grannies is leaving, being put out of the nursing home. Okay. A lot of claims, they saying a lot of claims that are pending, the SSA or the DDS claims, those are pending. Those are pending. And a lot of they doing for the Medicare or anything where they're working on Medicare, those are continuing disability. Those claims are still being reviewed. They don't have enough people to cover all of those. Let me see what else.
I know they had cut some veterans benefits, Miss Pinkie.
Huh?
They had said something about them cutting some veterans benefits and stuff.
Right. They're cutting everything. Things that you all snap, everything is being cut. And they said the reality, changing regulations, SOAR, step cuts, the ISM, the CDRs, new initial claims like the SSI and the SSDI. And the SSDI is Social Security disability. Okay. And then a lot of claims that are pending right now. So if you got claims that you haven't done and you're waiting, want to know what's going on, the pending claims is also the same thing as the initial claims, the SSI and the DDS, not the SSDI, but this is the DDS. Now, also the appeals. They're doing appeals on the ALJ, AC, and Recon. Also, they still continuing to review Medicare. They're still working on Medicare. The DIB is ceased. It's been ceased. Guys, I'm sorry about that. And also their Medicare and Medicaid is still working. Still working on it. If you have any questions, you can go to mygovexpert.com. If you have any question, they'll take live questions and answer questions. Or you can go to youtube.com, YouTube with mygovexpert.com, or live questions and answered with Dr. Ed. Okay. Also, huh?
Can you pin that for when we're off and people who come to your live could see that?
Can I make a slide of it like I
pin it
I
where they
did
can-
just here?
yeah.
Just make a slide of it. Okay. I'll make a slide of it. I will. I'll make a slide of it, and I'll keep it up running every once in a while, because you never know. Somebody may have filed a claim. And they wanted to know what's going on and everything. And then the website, they can go to the website. Yeah. Now, let me just ask, what do you all think on this? Do you think the federal workers who are furloughed during a government shutdown, should they or should they not receive back pay? First one is definitely should. Number 2 is probably should. Number 3 is probably should not. Number 4 definitely should not. And number 5 is other/no opinion. What do you all think? Put it down in the chat or in your comments. I would love to know what everybody thinks. Now, also remember the EBT SNAP benefits, those going to stop in November. We got 1 week away, guys. 1 week before it stops. The last week in October, when this week is over, you're coming up on November would be, let me tell you exactly what day is November. November is next Saturday, not this Saturday, but November the 1st is next Saturday on the 1st. Don't be looking for no money on those cards. So don't think you're going to get up on Saturday morning and go grocery shopping. And for the people that said they're going to, let me just pull up the people that, go ahead, Justice, that say they getting ready to run into the store and take food.
Oh my goodness. I just feel for the elderly. You know, that's all they have. That's it. And then that new mother, that the WIC program is being closed, where you get milk for your newborn baby.
Right.
Get vegetables for your little small children.
Right.
All of that is stopping. I mean, this man cannot convince me he has a heart. I'm sorry.
No. We're gonna.
I just woke up, got an email from the EBT office. I used to get $745 a month for me and my 2 kids, and now they saying that I'm not getting anything for EBT no more. I just woke up, got an email from the EBT office. I used to get $745 a month for me and my 2 kids, and now they saying that I'm not getting anything for EBT no more.
Yeah, people are freaking out.
It's gonna be some of that happening for real, for real.
Is this an employee at the store trying to
take her picture while she's getting?
And she didn't even push the back. Girl, she gone.
Bye, sister.
She gone in that car.
Taxpayers' responsibility. My kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayers' responsibility to take care of my kids.
Oh,
Trump done cut them food stamps off.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have 2, don't go having another one. If you have 1, don't go having 2 more.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps.
Yeah.
I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number. In that ratio. It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids.
I just read off the stuff that was pending. Girl, you're right, Justice. I need to put that list up.
What get me is the fact that they're saying it is your job to make sure my children eat. No, lady, that's your job to make sure your children eat. You shouldn't have been selling your food stamps. Should have been stocking up.
It's to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok, and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you. My kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the tax.
Ooh, these folks are going crazy.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Pinkie.
Somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying right fucking now. Because what the fuck do you mean that I'm not gonna get my fucking SNAP benefits? What the fuck do you mean? Because what the fuck is happening? Do you understand that there are people like me who cannot work? Do you understand there are people like me who have kids who cannot eat? Do you understand there are people like me who go hungry the last week of the month just so my kids can't eat? Because SNAP benefits is all we fucking get. I need somebody to please fucking tell me he's lying. I can't. What the fuck am I gonna do? Oh, fuck.
That's a whole lot of energy. She just wasted doing all of that instead of sitting down and thinking, what can I do to feed my children? Uh-oh.
Well, this is what happens when the government shuts off your food stamps.
And that's what's gonna happen too. That's what's gonna happen too. You better watch your back.
This is what happens when the government shuts off your food stamps.
Oh my goodness.
That is crazy.
You think that's crazy.
People are going mad. These people are going to start raving mad.
That you have to go this fast.
Anaya, what are you talking about?
We ain't getting no more food stamps. You're not understanding me? You would have known that you had to go.
Listen to the music,
Be so fast. How could it be?
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
I don't know what the hell things are coming to justice.
Oh my God.
But I know we getting ready to go, but damn.
She playing some sad music in the background. I'm sorry you had to go.
Oh my God. This has gotten real, guys.
This is real.
This is real. And we're going to continue this tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going to have some more people losing their minds.
Now, if anybody hear this, and we might be gone off the air here, but you better go stock up. This is the last month for your food stamps. If you getting them this month, ain't got them on the 24th, gonna get them on the 25th, you better go buy some groceries and you better stock up beans and rice and some spam and sardines and potted meat and crackers and stuff. You better stock up some real food. Not no chips and dip, some real food.
Some real food.
Mm-hmm. You gonna need
real food. And if you want some chips and dips, you don't go buy those in a can like that. You go buy the what do you call that? The one in the box thing where you make it yourself.
That's right.
The whole house with.
Mm-hmm.
Do it that way.
I'm telling you.
Use that as a treat.
I'm telling you.
Them beans and what is beans and rice and
beans
all that.
and rice. I'm telling you, and pasta and some dried milk and all that stuff, canned goods, soups and stuff.
Right.
Better stock up.
Go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Go get it, guys. Go get it. Thank you.
What Pinkie, what Mary say? Go get your blessing.
Go get your blessing. Yeah. Ooh, I hope everybody enjoyed today. We will be continuing the story tomorrow unless something breaks, some hot news break on somebody, some criminals in the reality world. Otherwise, I'll be here. Okay, Justice, thank you. But
Yes,
we're getting ready to shut it down so I can hit my 2-hour time limit. So I won't go over 2 hours.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you for being here.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.